American 17 on low position. How did you get to the other side of the runway?
Yeah. Okay, looks like we're number 4 for departure. Excellent. After the Concorde and the PA-28 there. Just cleared up not above 1,500 feet VFR.
Yeah. Excellent. I'll get rid busy.
Relevante upstage 2, laser vista pronto ao ferro, contato chão, solo 1, 2, 1, 10, 975.
Já visto que o hotel ferro contato chão em 1, 2, 1.75. Atlantic 462 Bugatti.
I'll hand fly until at least 10,000. Probably to top of descent, we'll see how it goes. Unless it gets ahead of me, in which case I'll panic and hit the AP button.
Okay, fine.
Come on, Mr. Concorde, anytime it suits you.
Has he cleared takeoff?
Yeah. He was given it on text and he acknowledged it, so just shut the throttles forward and go.
Well, in his case, press F4.
Yeah, probably. Maybe top of climb before we were in the air.
Okay, number 2 for departure.
Nearly there. Late.
Survey the right from 6. Suicide return to hold position.
Did you notice that?
With separation.
Don't need that. Not now. Although if it's going to go, I'd rather it went now than in 6 hours' time. Jesus Christ. It's not funny.
Sorry, not in first stage CCLE. The aircraft number 1 from the departure line, doors are open. United 583 confirm calling, clear again. The aircraft number 1 for the departure, doors are open, sir.
It's just a model issue.
The doors are open. Yes, sir. Main exit, back exit, and the middle exit. All open, sir. But I guess that was for you, sir. Maybe it's just the air conditioning, I don't know.
Tower control really doesn't need to be burdened with
No.
extra.
I'm sure the pilot's aware of whether or not his doors are open. Or if he's not, he very shortly will be. Come on, people. Let's get this done.
5372 after departure contact visual approach motor 0.6 brake check your door now closed brake wind level between 190 degrees and 260 degrees 17 knots maximum 28 knots close to takeoff 101 bye bye. Survey short takeoff with contact visual approach.
Okay, I'll contact approach at 1,000 feet unless otherwise instructed.
Roger that.
Lisbon Tower, Delta 8017, with you holding short the runway.
Okay, so
Right. We're now number 1.
Delta 8017, hold short from 81, traffic device.
Roger, active.
Tower Continental 311, you holding 01. 713, watch output break, Shamrock 0075, line up and wait, Hamlet 1.
Line up and wait, runway 21, Shamrock 075. Okay.
Delta 8017, Hamlet 1, continuing on Sierra 4.
Yep, and one Charlie.
Squawk Charlie. Okay, cabin crew seats for
Crossing
takeoff.
runway 21, Delta 817.
Okay, do you want me to crown
Hamlet 3117,
Just when power set, yeah, that'll be fine.
Delta 313.
Step altitude 3,000 feet.
3,000 checks.
Shamrock 0075, after departure, contact visual approach 119.1, break, wind level between 190 degrees, 17 knots, maximum 28 knots, clear for takeoff, Hamlet 1.
After departure 119.1, clear takeoff from runway 21, Shamrock 275. Okay, flex set, SRS runway green, subsys set.
Checked. Checked.
Star right on 171 on Charlie 1.
V1, rotate.
Break 171, line up and 21.
Gear up please, gear up, and flaps up 1.
Flaps 1. Flaps 1 speed check set.
After that.
119.1. That's a nice little surprise for us.
He threw you a different frequency in the last minute, didn't you?
Yeah.
Just climb. Flaps up, full up please.
Okay, flap 0. Speed check, flap 0 set.
Thank you.
This is approach Shamrock 0075, with you passing 2,600 feet on a blizzard before pattern.
Shamrock 0075 identified, climb 5 level 340 direct detox.
Climb flat level 340 direct lead Shamrock 275.
Okay.
So good afternoon, Skinner, so first of one with you, those 2 1.
Okay, we've been doing a direct
Yeah,
route.
ground fire to 01, take power,
Detox, was it?
110,
Checked.
119,
Holy shit.
so first of one, we'll try again, bye-bye.
Turn coming up. Is that right? 305, I guess it is.
Okay, transition check 4,340.
There we go.
Standard set.
Set.
Perfect 72, contact 129.12, follow me clearance.
The nav display to ARC mode, please.
Okay. Fair off.
Reaching transition altitude, Captain.
I just like to keep it on that center display for takeoff and landing, just for the TCAS really.
Yeah.
Just to have it. Let's view these Spanish coasts.
Okay, after takeoff checklist.
Please.
Okay. Taxi lights.
Are on.
Off.
Yep.
Okay, landing gear.
Up.
Propane.
On, please.
Okay, propane on. Anti-ice.
Not required.
And flaps.
Up.
Okay, flap 0 after taking the checklist completed.
Excellent. Okey-dokey. Well, went fairly smoothly, all things considered.
It was, yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is now safe to use your portable electronic device.
Really? Haven't turned the seatbelts on yet.
Well, she gives out at 10,000. Well, the seatbelts are set to automatic, but they'll go off in at 10,000. 10,000 feet. And you got all coming off. And seatbelts to auto, please.
Seatbelts to auto.
It's next to the doors. There we go. Excellent.
Supervisory, good afternoon, American 171 on.
Have AP2, please.
Okay, autopilot 2. Autopilot 2 command.
Where are we on? There we go. Now,
American 171 on 85, which is direct to the docks, conference level D60.
Okay, good afternoon, welcome to the flight deck. First Officer Greg Cook speaking. Just about to make our second position report of the afternoon at 4220 north. Having some refreshments here, obviously you've got the tray table, very handy feature of the Airbus. You know, so you can eat your lunch in comfort for once. Without further ado, I'll try and get on the radio. It may take some time, but I'll show a bit of patience, hopefully we'll get there right.
Can you please repeat that, sir?
Shamrock 275 position report. Shamrock 0075 position report.
Shamrock 75, go ahead.
Thank you. Shamrock 0075 reporting 4220 north at 1618Z, flight level 350, mark decimal 82, inbound 4230 north, estimating 1702, and thereafter 4240 north. Shamrock 0075. Hopefully you want us to repeat all that.
Shamrock 75, confirm that correction, estimating point next, waypoint 40 north 301.
4230 north, 1702.
no, 1721.
Apologies, 1721.
Copy the report, estimating 1721. Thank you.
Guess that's it then.
Right.
Something of an anticlimax there.
It was, yeah. There was quite a good controller on earlier, but fortunately it's been replaced by somebody not quite as interesting, shall we say. That's a position report. Because we've been on the radar cover, we've got to, obviously apologies for the untidy paperwork, it makes sense to me, to nobody else. Because we've been on the radar cover, the control's got to coordinate the position of various aircraft. Crossing the Atlantic at different flight levels and tracks. To assist in his planning, we have to obviously report regularly at say 300 nautical miles. That's it really. Obviously you give like the position, time, flight level. That's how high you are on the standard atmospheric pressure 1013.25 millibars. Mark decimal 82, that's the mark speed. It varies with altitude, but this time that's a true airspeed of 466 knots, which is a ground speed of 429. Slight headwind from the left of our track. Give the estimate for the next one. There was a bit of a misunderstanding there, because I'd taken the estimate from the FMC and I estimate 1702, which I think if we were an F-15 fighter we'd struggle to make. So my mistake there, obviously. Next stage is waiting for the next position report. I'm currently got radios, I'm performing the pilot monitoring role. When we reach 4230 north, which is the mid-Atlantic point of our crossing, I'm going to take the left hand seat. I'll be flying the approach and landing. Are you pleased to know? So hope you're enjoying the flight, and I hope to see you again soon.
Okay folks, welcome on board the flight deck of the A320-200. Excuse the noisy Lufthansa pilot in the background. I just wanted to do a brief talk and show you some of the changes to the cockpit since our flight last year. Obviously there's been a few flights since last year, but there's been a few changes to the cockpit which I've done this week. The first, and I think the most interesting for most pilots, is the engineering panel that we now have installed above. Don't know how audible this is going to be. We've got quite a few sections. We've got a little cheat section here for pushback and various things like that. Our anti-icing panel, our engine bleeds and APU bleed panel, controls for FS passengers, signs and doors, the APU master and start switches, and all of the light switches that you'd expect. It's a little bit tatty. I did run out of labels, so some of the labels are not very tidy, but the panel's all connected and it works perfectly, so we're very pleased with that. Another addition is this comm panel down here on the pedestal where the engineering panel was last year. What I've done is basically edited the 737 radio gauge, which I'll show you on the screen in a moment, so we can control COM 1, COM 2 and our transponder, including standby and mode Charlie. These knobs control basically the thousands and then the tens, if you like, on the transponder, and everything works the way it should. And I'm very, very pleased with that. If I show you the nav display, just behind the nav display we have a 737 radio gauge which I've edited slightly. So this is behind the nav display, both pilots can see it easily, and if I fiddle with the radio frequencies there you can see that changing, and it works perfectly. Very, very pleased with that. So there's no requirement for a keyboard or a mouse at all in the cockpit at the moment. A couple of other changes. We finally got this the first officer's table installed, which was a job of minutes, and we've put a top on the glare shield to cover up the wiring and stuff and make it a little bit more finished looking, which I'm also very pleased by. I've worked my tail off to get this work done this week. I'm quite pleased with it, and I think Greg has been a bit impressed by the changes. He's nodding his head behind the camera. You can hear the noise in the background. We've put the ATC on the speakers this time instead of our headsets so that you guys can hear it, and maybe add sort of both sides of the conversation to the video that will ultimately be on YouTube. So hope you're enjoying the show. Don't know if it's better or worse than last year's, but we invite your comments. And just like to say hello to all the piss takers and comedians at Colindale. You know who you are, and Greg and I are looking forward to seeing you at work in the very near future. Talk to you soon. Right, that's rolling, and again I can edit it easily to it. If I just slide my seat back a little. And okay, good to go.
Right, we briefly approached to ILS runway 22 left at New Liberty International in New Jersey. We're using the Foxtrot Quebec Right 1 arrival. The localizer course is 219 degrees, frequency 108.7, 8,206 feet runway, and the airport elevation is 18 feet. We've copied the ATIS. Its current winds 280 at 16, gusting 24 knots, about 60-degree crosswind with good visibility. We should be coming over shortly from Boston Central New York approach. It's 128.55. The tower frequency for the standby 118.3. See ground and from due course. The approach that we'll take, we're currently on a direct route into the Alpha Lima Bravo intersection in Albany. It'll be a series of left turns. Expect me given centrally shortly after Albany. One constraint for the approach is 7,000 by suite. It's a standard glide path intercept at 3,000 feet at 9.9D. 3-degree glide path. We're going to be using a decision altitude today. The system minimum for a Category 2 approach is 100 feet. We'll be using 200 Category 1 approach in this aircraft. This approach procedure is quite simple. 500 feet, so climbing right turn, onto a heading of 225, climbing 3,000 feet on the QNH. From there we will go into an intercept heading to intercept the 069 radial outbound from the Alpha Romeo Delta VOR, and then we'll enter a holding pattern at the Kilburn intersection, be a direct entry to the hold. 069 is the inbound course, and proceed from there. We'll await further instructions. Any questions on the briefing?
No questions, no, it's crystal clear.
Okay, just briefly mention our taxiway routing. 2 left.
Got the bigger chart here.
Okay.
For landing on the outer runway, yes?
Yeah, landing on 2 left, up to take the high speed turn off either Echo or November. Should be able to clear across 2 right, and then it'll be course reverse on the Bravo taxiway. Either one of these links here, Delta Lima, Delta Mike. Whichever way you haven't spoken off yet, so
the pre-flight instructions did say that we can call the terminal of our choice, so whichever one we cleared the runway nearest to, we can request if Ops agree. Hopefully. And it's also noted, if I can add on the pilot notes, that to take a high-speed clearance, a high-speed exit at the earliest opportunity without requesting such clearance, and then report clear.
Okay, that's understood. Well, I think that's the briefing complete.
Excellent. Thank you very much.